प्रवाह के दर्शकों, आपका बहुत बहुत स्वागत है आज के इस सत्र में। और आज आपकी मुलाकात हम वीना सुरू जी से करा रहे हैं, जिनसे आप पहले भी मिल चुके हैं। उनके उनका ज्ञान का भंडार जो है वो असीमित है, और उनके बारे में थोड़ा सा जानेंगे। वो कंप्यूटर साइंस में उन्होंने एमटेक करा हुआ है और एमबीए स्ट्रेटजी एंड लीडरशिप में है। ये तो उनका प्रोफेशनल इंट्रोडक्शन हो गया। लेकिन इस समय वो केवल हीलिंग मोडालिटीज को फॉलो कर रही हैं। उनका काम है लोगों की किस प्रकार से मदद करें, कैसे उनको जीवन में सुकून दे सकें। तो उनके पास बहुत सारी मोडालिटीज है, जिसमें कि एक एक्सेस बार है। थीटा हीलिंग पर उनसे हम पहले भी जानकारी प्राप्त कर चुके हैं। और एंजल हीलिंग, शैमनिक हीलिंग्स, इसके साथ में वो रेकी ग्रैंड मास्टर भी हैं। ये सब चीजें हम लोग पहले भी बहुत बार सुन चुके हैं लोगों से। लेकिन आज जो हम उनसे जानेंगे वीना जी से, वो है आकाशिक रिकॉर्ड्स के बारे में, जिसमें हम सब लोगों को एक उत्सुकता रहती है कि आकाशिक रिकॉर्ड क्या हो सकता है। तो वीना जी, आपका आज हमारे इस सत्र में बहुत बहुत स्वागत है। वी वेलकम यू
Thank
एंड
you.
थैंक यू फॉर joining us. And we are ready to hear what is Akashic record. Basically, people have many myths about that. Yeah, how the what is the actual meaning of Akashic records and how is it being recorded? Is it so? So, welcome to our program, and please explain what is Akashic records.
Yeah, first of all, I want to thank Lekha ji for hosting this program and all the amazing things. And she's also a healer and does a lot of modalities. And yeah, it's nice to collaborate with fellow healers and all. Thanks for inviting.
Thank you. You're
And as you are asking about Akashic records, so these are the records of our soul only. So we are like a 0.001% energy, and the majority of our energy is soul energy. Okay, so which is the unseen. And our soul might have incarnated various lifetimes, and of course, it might be learning in every lifetime. So, as far as Akashic records that I teach is concerned, we only look into the lifetimes which are related to human. Otherwise, as you know from our scriptures, we did live like so many kind of species. Maybe we are like crystals, we can be angels, we can be plants, we can be animals. So we did live various lifetimes. So every lifetime that we have lived is recorded in the in the light of the Akasha. So
okay.
Akasha, we consider it as light, and in that light, whatever we have thought, whatever we have spoken, whatever we have done, everything is recorded in light of the Akasha. Okay, and it is for our reference that we look into these light records. Okay, and when we look into that, we understood what are the lessons we have learned, what are the talents we had, what are the expertise and skills we had in other places and times, and this lifetime what kind of life we have chosen, and we would have a clear direction, and we would also be assisted by the guidance from the masters, teachers and loved ones also to carry our lives going further. They will also give us this future possibilities.
Okay. So this is being recorded in the light. So you
Right,
people get connected to that light, and you come to know about any person. Yeah. Is it
right. Yeah. So every person, when we say soul, every soul has a energetic signature, unique signature, how we have fingerprints and which are very unique, or even iris is unique. So our soul signature, every being, may it be plant, may it be any organism, any species, everything has its own energy signature.
right?
So here when we call upon that name and connect to the Akashic records, we tap into their energetic signature.
Yeah.
In usual encounters with people also, the moment we come across a certain person, we can already feel the energy before even they speak something.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So
So,
like, we understand through their energetic signature. Yes.
so that means the aura, the energetic field that you come into, you immediately you will come to know okay, what a person is like. So,
Right.
by these Akashic records, do you help people in this life? What type of help do they get, or only the records you see, and how do you guide them? What is the actual procedure for that?
Yeah, Akashic records would show us why we are struggling with certain challenges like maybe relationship, finances, health related challenges, or sometimes people are not sure whether they are on the right path. Even
Yes.
very well established healers, sometimes they might be doubting, Am I doing the right thing? Is it what I have come here to do?" So many times we feel directionless. So all that information we can retrieve from our own soul. Here we don't go for any guruji or any teacher to say what is right for me. Here our own soul knows everything.
Yeah, that's true.
Recently, I was interacting with a client, and this client is very much pushing towards a certain outcome, may it be job promotion or career related breakthrough, but it was not happening because maybe in the mind I'm thinking I am deserving, I want this, and this is mine and all, but soul might have different plans because soul knows the bigger plan, and
Yeah.
we as mind and body we know little bit only. So
Yeah.
when we tend to align with that soul's choices, then our life will become smoother, easier. So soul will direct us and guide us in every walk of life only if we know how to access our own records.
So that means you have to become unlimited because the body is limited and you have to become unlimited to understand that. So during the process, do you take the person into that state or you go into that state? Because I am not aware of this Akashic records. So
So,
I'm,
yeah, Akashic records, there are various ways of connecting. Sometimes just doing Reiki, also we go into trance state. We can do it in going into theta state of mind, also into Akashic records. Or it can happen when we just say certain prayers. So there are various ways people across the world follow. Here, what I teach is one prayer, it hardly takes a minute, and it will shift our consciousness from the human to that of universal consciousness. Okay.
okay.
And there we can able to see everything easily. So it's kind of a trance state we'll be in, but we are very aware of whatever is happening around what the client is speaking, and it is going to be an interactive session also. Okay, and yeah, that is how we connect to the light of the Akasha.
So the client which comes to you, they are not in a trance state or you take them into a trance state.
Yeah, I ask them to sit in with closed eyes so that they can also better understand this information. If they are just consciously listening or looking at my face, they may not understand the depth and the meaning because it is mostly addressing the subconscious patterns and also reprogramming the subconscious for the success or whatever the outcome they are looking for. So better if they are also sitting with closed eyes along with me in the same state that I would be, because here I am not doing the channeling whatever from the Akasha. I am in their energy field and they can recognize whenever I speak certain words, they clearly resonate with it because they are also in the same energy.
Same energy.
You can ask the.
So the client has to get into that state while you are talking, you are dealing with the client.
Yeah, essentially, when I get to do that prayer, I ask them to close the eyes and whole session, which might take 20 minutes or half an hour or 1 hour, whatever is the duration, I ask them to sit with closed eyes so that they can better comprehend what I would be saying, what I would be channeling from the records. If they are just consciously looking at me, they may not understand and they may try to argue or they might try to miss whatever the guidance that is coming in. So when they are sitting, they are very focused and they clearly resonate with every word that we get to channel from the Akasha. So it is important for them to sit with preferably with closed eyes so that they get the best out of it. They would also be in trance.
In
The
trance,
same way I am in.
while
Yeah.
they will be in the trance. So it is not necessary the person who comes to you is a meditator or a layman. That doesn't make any difference.
So no, we have been practicing all these kind of healings modalities, and we as a soul, when we say psychic abilities like clairaudience, clairvoyance, claircognizance, clairsentience, all these are naturally gifted for each one of us. us, especially as Earth is going through such a transition into 5D from 3D or ascension and all. So all our abilities are very much available for each one of us, not to so-called mystics and gurus only. So
Mm.
each one of us have practiced all these things in other lifetimes also. Usually people who come into these practices, they already had some exposure from other lifetimes also. So it is very easy for them to connect to them. So it is their own soul they are connecting. It's nothing new as such. So yeah, people who are aligned and already ready for it only would show up for these things. Sometimes, say people want to learn these modalities, may it be theta healing, Akashic records. But if calling is not strong, they will keep postponing.
That's true because unless and until your sole purpose, if the soul
Yeah.
is ready for the learning only, then you can, I think, so learn. Otherwise, it's not the path you have to follow. So when you have seen me now, right? I'll take an example for me only. As I'm sitting in front of you, I'm in your aura and you are in my aura. Okay. So what do you feel? What will you suggest me for the Akashic records? Should I go for that? What will I? Will it be good for me if I
I
ask?
would, yeah, yeah, if you are having this kind of questions, take time to contemplate for yourself how the future is going to, how the Akashic records is going to help you in the future. Okay, how you would take it to your clients and help many other people. And also I would say do little bit of research, what it is and all, maybe or talking to any expertise teacher. Okay, so ideally everybody is ready is what my perception is. Sometimes while learning the classes also, 90% of the people will connect to all the information. They do see what need to be seen. Sometimes people who are very logical, skeptical, may not acknowledge that this information is coming in, because this is mostly to do with the right side of the brain, which is nothing but intuition and clear abilities, psychic abilities, and all. So they may not acknowledge, but as they persist in that path, say for 15 days or a month, and they keep channeling this information from the Akasha, they will recognize from day one it was coming, but I was thinking it is my mind saying.
The mind game? They will
So
understand
we have a lot
because
of questions, and we don't believe these kind of things, or we haven't taught in traditional education these kind of things. So we think this is something different. But yeah, everybody is ready, I would say. So get exposure to that first right stuff, and later within a week's time, 2 3 weeks time, you will know you are already doing very well, and you would feel like a strong. Calling to do these kind of things. Many times, whenever I do these sessions or maybe workshops, my energy is going to increase. My vibration will increase. We get a little more enlightened along with our client. We
uh,
learn from our clients also.
we,
That's
we keep learning. That is also one thing. With every new client, you learn something new because they are always saying yes, whether it is true or not. They are between that thing. The logical mind they cannot drop. I think so. So it is. Secondly, people nowadays, though they are in too much of stress and distress, we can say, but still they say, okay, I don't believe in all these alternate therapies and healing modalities, and we should go for the prayer. We should go to a temple, pray, and God will listen. So how to make them understand that God is listening to you, but still you need something. If you're offering a prasadam or the flowers or the sitting there for a very long time, you may not get what exactly you want in your life. So
right.
how to just make a shift in their life? That is also a big deal. What I
Yeah,
feel.
many times clients come to me and they say one of their family members or friends are going through such a tough situation, but they don't believe in all these things, or they are atheists, or they don't believe in alternative modalities and all. I would say leave the message that there is help available in this way, and you can talk anything to those person, and they would be able to help you. And leave it for 2 3 weeks. Many times those people came and they said, okay, my brother or sister told me that you would be able to help me with my challenges. I would want to see how it can help me. And they go for the session and they get the most benefits, and they come back to me and say, these things have changed because I have come. So it is not like a healing. Sometimes we have only limited perspective or very narrow view of looking at life. But when we come to these modalities, even Akashic records, the view would be more better.
Uh,
We will have
that,
a holistic approach. We will have a bigger, like bird's eye view, and then we know what is important in life, what is bothering us, how to let go of things which are unnecessary that we are holding on to, and where can we focus, what is important to us. So all that will fall into perspective. So leaving a message and let them contemplate, reflect, and see if they are willing to change. And when they make a decision that they are ready for change, they would show up. We don't have to force it.
I mean,
Most of the people
yes.
show up. Sometimes one or two people, they may not, and it's fine. They will come in their time.
When the time comes, they will naturally come. So, Veena, one more thing, ki, as you do theta healing also and you do Akashic records. So, what is the basic difference between the two? I
So
think
Akashic records here, when it comes to Akashic records, I would also introduce you to the concept from Theta Healing, planes of existence or
uh,
planes of
all seven
consciousness.
planes.
Yeah, seven planes in heaven.
Right.
So, depending on the vibration, light, and energy, every plane is differentiated. Say, first plane is about rocks, mountains, crystals, and all. So, they are very slow in vibration. Second plane is about plants, trees, fairies, and all stuff. All right. So, these are better in vibration. And then we have third plane, which is humans and animals.
Right.
So, and then we go into fourth plane, which is ancestral spirits, where a lot of medicine men, shamans work also using this energy of the fourth plane.
Mm.
Okay, and then we have fifth plane, which is nothing but angels and ascended masters.
Right.
A lot of gods and goddesses get to live there, like Shiva, Jesus, Prophet, all these people live in the fifth plane. Even
Right.
so-called soul is fifth plane.
Mm.
And then a sixth plane is related to lot of laws of the universe, where under it is Akashic records also. And seventh plane is encompassing energy, omnipresent, omnipotent, all that is energy, which is nothing but creator.
Great.
So if we say theta healing, it is referring to more of light and love.
Mm.
It is more on unconditional love and the highest intelligence, I would say. And when it comes to Akashic records, we will experience more of light. So
Mm.
I would say Akasha and Theta healing both are beyond duality.
Mm. They
Both
are at
oneness.
least they are basically it's all one. So if we understand the concept, what I was understanding, what you were saying, they are actually one with the different names, and you have to just increase your energy so that
Yes.
you can reach to that state to understand everything. Right?
So there is a different experience when it comes to theta, when it comes to Akasha. In theta healing, lot of digging work is there, belief work, where we tend to change beliefs. But in Akasha, we don't have to do digging work as such. Here, only the practitioner will be saying everything, and client may not contemplate much. I would say it is lot more easier, Akasha, but Theta healing also deepens our understanding of what our life is. They have their own uniqueness, different approaches, but we can deliver similar results from either of the modalities.
So in the theta healing, both have to participate. The client and the therapist, they both are participating in the same process. And in
Yeah.
Akasha records, only the therapist is supposed to find out the solutions, and the client is just experiencing it. Is it?
Yeah, mostly it is like that. Again, it is the energy which guides. All these modalities are energy healing modalities. So sometimes if a client is also exposed to these things, a client is already tuning into that energy, they themselves will get some insights and all. But otherwise, it is the in Akasha, it is the practitioner who can guide.
Mm. Because right when I first time heard the name, it was long back. So I was always wondering, where is that place where the record is being done? Yeah, where is it? How do we understand? How to get connected to it? So it was always in my mind, but today I am getting all the answers. So how much time does it take in one sitting for Akasha records, and then as well as theta healing? What is the
Right.
time
So
duration?
as you are saying, Akashic records, they are present everywhere. So in this very point is on the planes of existence, not that above the clouds, the God is sitting somewhere or Akasha is somewhere in the
Ah,
ethers. Nothing. In this very space, in every particle, the energy of the creation exists. So energy of the Akasha and light exists. So in fact, the earth lives in this Akasha itself, right? Which is a ether state. All right. So everything is available.
hmm.
So even this one particle has information about all of this earth as well as that of the universe as well.
Right.
We can tune into it from anywhere, any place, anytime. In
Anytime.
and how much time it takes? Usually, I dedicate, say, an hour to 90 minutes for a session, and where they can bring in multiple topics, maybe matters related to health, relationships, finances, spiritual purpose, career, business, so many things. I would see which are the important or priority most pressing ones, and I would try to address that. But any other practitioner, sometimes people say, okay, I will just take two, three questions or just this aspect of your life. So it depends on the client's readiness, their willingness to take information, and also as a practitioner, how they want to give the best to the client.
That depends upon the practitioner, because normally they say one by one take the issues. If
Right.
you come with the multiple questions, it will be difficult to.
Sometimes things are interrelated. That's why I would say bring in all the things and we'll see which is pressing you and focus on those things. And I can also guide on other areas. Sometimes to say finances and relationship can be intertwined. We will be guided by the masters, whatever they need to be resolved and
Right.
how much ever they are ready for that kind of change.
One more thing you said in the beginning, ki the Reiki healing also helps in this. How does it help?
Yeah, so Reiki also, when you are doing Reiki, we go into certain solace and comfort state, right?
Right,
Where a lot of whatever pressure, stress we have in our lives, we go into very relaxed, say, alpha kind of state.
right.
Okay, so in that also people say it. Some people maybe automatically tap into this kind of information.
Hmm.
Yeah, sometimes in hypnotherapy sessions also like a life between lives when they regress undo all these things that is also the people just it happens
It
because
happens.
we are naturally tuned into these energies and all. It just comes and maybe we can do consciously practice also. Few people are maybe they have practiced in other lifetimes and they just know it comes very naturally.
Hmm. But क्योंकि what I have seen कि the Reiki practitioners especially, they just put the symbols, they send the healing, and they are not in that state. If
Uh,
if you are in the relaxed state, naturally you will get better results. But they simply send the symbols and okay, the healing is going on. It's flowing from my hand, palm,
right.
and it is done. So
Yeah.
that means they are not in that state. So the healing also, that means makes difference. If one is in the uh, better state, in the energetic state, we can say, or in the more compassionate level.
Yeah, healing, they still are making a difference. Sometimes these are special insights that we get to retrieve that can further benefit the client, is what I can say. So,
Mhm.
yeah, we can start our journeys with Reiki or pranic healing and all that. Sometimes it may not give that extra edge. I would say reading books or learning new things, constantly updating yourself with new information will sharpen your mind. It's not about books will enrich you, but whatever the content you take from the books, it will further give food for thought for your mind, and your mind will expand into unknown territories. And that is where you can gain wisdom, and that is also where you can gain depth, what everything is, how everything is interlinked and connected. So, constant upgradation, learning, Yeah, give stretching out your comfort zones is very important as well.
So, in this theta healing and this Akashic records, do you have any activations from your gurus, or it is just how do you get into it?
So in Theta Healing, Vayana Stibel, she offered a meditation which would be available across in her reels or other places also. Just Theta Healing meditation. It is very quick, going from third plane to the seventh plane.
Hmm.
Okay, it hardly takes a minute, and with practice, it can be a few seconds. So that itself is considered to be a initiation. There is no explicit initiation as such. So it is called as a roadmap technique, roadmap meditation techniques to seventh plane. So in Akasha also, as I said, everybody follows different protocols. The one I follow is prayer.
Hmm.
So we can read that prayer with open eyes also. And then we just feel connected. It hardly takes. And yeah, there are a lot of prayers, music, and various things available online as well. Otherwise, you can, many times learning just online will not take us anywhere. Even I tried reading Theta Healing books, Akashic Records books, but I don't know how to help my clients. But when I go to write teachers who are certified and they would offer these programs, then only we will learn and help ourselves and help our clients.
That is one thing because everything is available in the YouTube. So
Mm,
that, as you said, only if you go through the this prayer and one can get into it. So I don't think so. It's possible unless until you have a good guide who is
right.
continuously keeping an eye on you, what you are doing. Then only I think you succeed in the life. What do you
Yeah,
say?
so we kind of imbibe that skill by just watching how teacher is doing.
Hmm.
So more than just listening and doing very logically, here kind of we are blending in their energy fields and we are getting that skill like that,
That's true.
easily, effortlessly.
तो दैट्स द इम्पोर्टेंट ऑफ द गुरु सभी
Right.
दर्शकों को ये बात समझनी चाहिए कि हम लोग बहुत सारी चीजें जो होते हैं वो यूट्यूब से समझ देखते हैं और कोशिश करते हैं कि हम उसको कर सकते हैं तो दर्शकों ऐसा संभव नहीं होता है बिना किसी गाइडेंस के बिना किसी सही गुरु के हमें कोई भी ऐसी चीज को अपनाना नहीं है इस चीज को आज मैं अलग से आप कह रही हूँ कि कभी भी कोशिश मत करिएगा कि आपने यूट्यूब से सीख लिया और आप दूसरों के ऊपर उसको प्रैक्टिस कर रहे हैं ये गलती कभी ना करिएगा क्योंकि गुरु बिन ज्ञान कहाँ से पाऊं इसीलिए बात कही गई तो गुरु इज द मोस्ट इम्पोर्टेंट he is the role model he guides us to take to the right path and then only we should do all these modalities otherwise never try it on yourself so this is one thing so Veena, what is how much do you take the energy exchange for these sessions if somebody comes to you and wants to know about the akashic records or the theta healing what are the things how much energy exchange they can expect
So currently, for 90-minute session, I would say they can approach to me individually on my contact number, which like Ajay will be able to provide for you. Uh, um, yeah, so year on year, I keep increasing, and yeah, let's see what they are looking for, and accordingly, I'll go with it.
so I think you don't want to come forward. So, is it a protocol from your masters or it is the individually practitioners are taking?
Yeah, individual. So every practitioner has see how much they are willing to charge and how much their clients are willing to pay. That is what you can go for usually. So there is no such
Rule or compulsion is not there. So,
no
depending upon the client, the
client.
condition, maybe he's not able to pay. So, then as a practitioner, we take them in a we charge a little less for the I think so for the energy exchange. Is it so?
Yeah, it depends. Guided by the Akasha, also we can go accordingly.
Depends upon everything. So,
Right.
how, if anybody wants to take a session, want to learn, basically to learn Akashic records or theta healing, what is the procedure for that?
Yeah, they can approach me. They can always text me or call me. And whenever the next upcoming classes are there, I would be able to help them. Uh, I teach Akashic records reading one level and also healing.
So,
So
are
this
there levels? Are there levels in Akashic records also?
yeah, we can learn everything in one go, but our mind may not understand all the information. But with practice of doing a reading and later going for healing, in healing we get to address lot more concepts about ancestral patterns, past life related issues, and like inner child and many more things. So like that, we will get a deeper understanding how to take Akashic records to the clients. So yeah, these are the levels, and they can take at least 2 days time for reading and healings, and where they would be able to read for themselves and do healings for themselves. At the same time, help other people in the very workshops as well. They,
Simultaneously.
there would be demos. There would also be they would be practicing on other people also.
Okay, okay. So that is a that you take in a group, not
Yes.
individually.
Individually also people can approach, and I can yeah bring some other clients who wants to receive a healing or swap so that they can get to practice also. Yeah, it's up to them. There is no set thing.
Same thing for the theta healing also.
Yeah, theta healing also.
So
So
what are the minimum charges for that?
So
That
theta healing, currently the classes are around 39-40,000 to start with basic DNA. Like that, there are many levels involved, and according to each level, there would be pricing. Okay. And once you get into this thing, I don't think money is a botheration. Even when I started, I was wondering how am I going to invest in all these things. But when I started helping people, when they are getting the results and they are referring to other people, and money is never a problem, I feel.
it's not a problem. Only your willingness should be there for
Yeah,
that.
your willingness and to persist and continue should be there, and everything will show up. And you will feel more satisfaction, I would say. And that is the reason I have kind of took a break from IT career and switched into healing career. And where I was may not be feeling total people connect. And now here this kind of satisfaction and kind of growth spiritually that you are feeling is very different.
It's very different. So the Akashic records also you take 2 to 3 sessions, and for the theta healing also.
Right. And
No,
theta healing, I teach around 25 plus courses in theta healing.
oh, 25 plus courses. So for as you said, 39 to 40,000. That is for the basics or for the whole course. That is
That is for each individual courses.
individual courses 39,000.
Yes.
Okay, okay. So people have to be ready for that.
Yeah.
And
So
that is
this theta healing is not just for healing what is happening in your life, it is for manifesting also.
oh,
Right? It's not manifesting, just manifesting, but you will see how your timing and God's timing is aligned with the universal timing and how everything can come together and work easily for you,
oh.
rather than stressing and forcing and all. So that is the kind of beautiful, lot of beautiful things Vayana Azi has introduced into these things.
That was wonderful talking to you. And so, what topic next time we should cover about that? The shamanic healing.
Yeah, I am good to take angel related angel healing and card reading also. I would say every one of the viewers to get exposure to each of these modalities, because even I have been exposed to access bars, heal your life, law of attraction, and so many other modalities. But everybody has a resonance with some modalities. And theta healing, Akashic records, or angel cards, and healing is what's stood out in my experience. So everybody would have a resonance. I would say try things and see if it is giving you the kind of results you are looking for, and for your clients as well. Continue in that journey. Otherwise, still you will get gained some knowledge. I would say even the kind of knowledge I have gained from other modalities, I don't invalidate them. Still, they are relevant to me. Still, I value them. But I practice what is
Yes, yes.
currently going well with
Can't
me.
go for everything. The integrated, it is already integrated healing you are doing. So, in the angel cards, do you have the cards like tarot cards or something?
Yeah, these are the oracle cards.
Acha, acha. So, you should know how to read them, and they also give the predictions. Is it?
Right. Yeah. So
Thank you.
they can ask any kind of questions and cards will be able to guide.
So you get the result by that.
Yeah, of course, many times we have a lot of questions whether I should go for this career or for this job, or is there something better, or how why my relationship going to improve, or whether my life purpose am I on the right path. So many questions we might be having.
Uh,
On all that detailed information, cards will be able to guide when is the right time. Sometimes now is not the right time. Maybe in 2 3 months is a good time. So having that kind of clarity, we know where to focus our energies and not to stress what is not working in our life.
so that is a type of guidance actually by the angel cards. You get the guidance. It's,
Yeah. And
it's,
also we can take, we do have a lot of spirit guides, angels, ascended masters. Of course, we pray for a lot of gods, goddesses. So
yeah.
all are there to guide us. It's like we are all kind of team. They are on the other side, we are here. So it is how to connect to those beings also is what we get to learn.
So
Arcade.
right, the angel card is the way to guide yourself. It's not the manifestation or you're getting the healing type of thing. That is the uh,
Ask questions are how to manifest this or what is that I can have to do.
right.
Asking the right question to any modality will give us
The
the right
challenge is how
answers.
to frame the question.
Correct,
Normally, people fail in that to frame the question, and that is why probably they don't get the correct answer.
correct. Yes.
That was great talking to you. Would you like to add something more about the Akashic records, or uh, how do people get attracted? Some
Yeah. So yeah, with all Akashic records or maybe angel
examples,
Kita. Yes.
some examples, some testimonies, if you would like to share anyone's.
Yeah. So with all these things, our psychic abilities will improve. With psychic abilities improving, we can be more relaxed in our life. At the same time, take better decisions in our life.
Mm,
Okay, so here our own intuition is guiding us. Many times we ignore, but here we will be more balanced in left and right brains,
mm,
going with all these modalities.
mm,
And testimonials, yes, many people, I have seen people getting career advancements, promotions. I have seen people who are not able to conceive, they are conceiving, sorting out their relationship issues. And sometimes there is a discard in a relationship with a wife and husband for say 25 years, 30 years also. And they got back together and started ventures and yeah, progressing in their life. Like that, yeah, in many areas, sometimes businesses also, they are not sure by changing countries and stepping into new businesses how they are able to move forward, but they just they are confident, but they still doubt somewhere, and this akashic records can give us the confirmation how it is going to, or is there something that you are missing? Is it only this business I can flourish, or is there something I can complement it with, or what kind of support I need to rely on, or what kind of preparation I have to take care so that I can advance? And I have seen people starting ventures, and they are getting funding for their ventures also. They are raising from the investors, and so many things happen.
mm.
So yeah, just come with what you want to take out of these sessions, and you will get that and even more.
I think for more than 7, 8 years you have been practicing.
Yes. I
That's
have been into this spirituality for more than 20 years now, but actively I am teaching and practicing all these things around 7 8 years.
that's all I was expecting. Ki this is the time, the right time you had. So this was very nice talking to you. I'll give you a number, but still, if you can just repeat your number once for the viewers, and I'll put in the YouTube also. Just so, yeah.
So my number on WhatsApp is 9008 172 484 9008 172 484.
So thank you, Veena. It was nice talking to you. And next time we may talk about shamanism. Also, I would like to know about that also, because I started once, but I could not get connected to the energies of the animals, as they say. So I would love to have you again on my session. So thank you so much for coming and giving your precious time to us. And viewers, you must have understood what is Akashic records and what is theta healing. That was the basic thing I wanted to share with you all. You should come to know, and just rely, just have faith in the alternate therapies. The healings, and they are very good, and you will come out of your problems. That I would like to say. So thank you so much. Thank you so much, Veena. Thank you. Love you. Thank you so much. See you again.